Hi guys, Crystal Johnson here. I'm at Truth Fitness. We are a gym in downtown Puyallup, and every Tuesday we like to interview one of our athletes. In this case today, one of our athletes is actually one of our instructors, and tell them or tell you a little bit about them, what they do here at the gym, maybe what their experience is and their fitness journey. So today I have Jen Durban, and I'm going to tag her in this video and sweep these across. So Jen is our yoga instructor here, and we have yoga classes every Saturday. We do it at 8:30 a.m. Once a week. We offer these classes to our folks who do CrossFit or boot camp, or just some people who like to come in and do yoga with us. And our yoga class, we wanted to kind of tell you guys a little bit about it. So we're going to talk about our yoga class, and we're going to talk about Jen because she is the master of our yoga class. So our yoga class here at the gym is created for recovery. Our athletes are here anywhere from 2 or 3 days and up to 5 or 6 days a week, working on their CrossFit workouts, working on their boot camp workouts, really taxing their bodies, working on strength, working on their cardiovascular capacity, you name it, they're working hard. And so our yoga class has been designed to create a little bit more mobility for our athletes and give them a sense of recovery so that they can get back to doing more CrossFit or boot camp classes. And so we want to kind of explain how a typical yoga class will go here, because we want to encourage you guys to take advantage of this yoga class for those of you who are our members here at the gym and maybe have never explored the yoga class, or those of you who are out in our community who are looking for a yoga class that's a little bit different. So Jen, can you tell us a little bit just about your yoga experience, your certifications, how long you've been doing this? I know you teach at a few different gyms, so just tell us about yoga, your experience in yoga.
Okay. So I started doing yoga probably about right after my son was born, so probably about 6 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
And really enjoyed it, and then thought about getting a certification. In 2017 is when I got my certification. Okay. And then that's how I discovered this gym, is because I followed
Mary,
the
right?
yoga instructor here. So that's how I actually met you.
Yeah.
And so when I got my certification, I saw you on Instagram at one of the workouts at the park.
Oh yeah.
And I was really nervous, and I was like, oh, I just got to do it. Let me go ask her. And so I went up to you and said, hey, what do you think about, because you didn't have yoga at the time. Right. And I said, what do you think about bringing it back to the gym? And
we were her guinea pigs, I think. That's what happened.
There it went. So
which is fine. We love to be guinea pigs.
And it was great. So that actually, it wasn't my first one, but so I've been teaching for about a year all around.
Yeah.
And
this is
my favorite place to be. Well, I guess everybody's watching.
So tell us about, so I think people have a good idea of what a yoga class typically is like, right? Explain the typical yoga class.
Yoga is such a broad term. There's so many different styles, and this one I like to say is just, what do we call it? Yoga for real people.
Yoga for real people, just like our tagline.
Yeah, right. Truth Fitness.
Yeah. So what does that mean for real people? Yoga for real people. We have fun in our yoga classes. Fun. I will say that.
It's not a dark room. It's not quiet, and we don't focus so much on breath work and meditation. But for here, I feel like I try to tell people it's a different kind of hard. Like you push yourself in your workouts. This way, you kind of have to push yourself to be still.
That's true. Yeah.
Be quiet. I try to direct people to the breathing. I mean, just like breath work is important for working out. It's the same in recovery. Right. So, but I mean, and there's a lot of things here. It's really nice to teach here because we mix it up with all of the stuff that we have. We just cater to the workouts every week. That's true. If I feel like, and I'm doing the workouts, so I know how my body feels. And I'm like, I'm right there with you guys. So it's like, some days we'll work on, how tight we are in our shoulders or tight we are in our hips. I get some mobility in there, lots of things that I've learned along the way. So I just feel like
It's incredible.
I always feel like it's different every time, and lots of people come and go, and I'll see people and they'll say, oh, I was so sore, or oh, that was really great, or oh, I really want to come. And I don't take it personally if they don't come. But I mean, I know that everybody, you know.
Well, and schedules are different too. You know, we offer ours on Saturday mornings, which I know is a prime time for a lot of activities in people's lives, you know. But if you're, you know, part of our membership and you've never tried the yoga classes, definitely. We just do it here in the gym. We have a rubber floor. We get out our yoga mats, we get out our yoga balls, our yoga blocks, our yoga straps.
All the products.
We have all the toys. One of the favorites that people love is we use the big fitness balls.
People love those, and
for
I just
stretches.
kind of invented that. Like I haven't taken.
Jen is very unique and very. She uses a lot of imagination to help us work on our mobility. And so, like I said, if you haven't tried it out, I want to encourage you to get in here to try it out one Saturday and see if you can make it part of your regular routine, because it's incredible. I come myself. I try to get here every Saturday if I can, and it's incredible in helping me make sure that I can continue working out and doing the things that I love.
Because we all kind of just stretch a little bit afterwards, but I mean, this kind of makes you just...
And it's a 1 hour class.
Try it out.
So you guys can work on your mobility and, have someone around who has some good training.
Yeah, and I'm working on my next phase in the training, so another...
It's exciting. Maybe we could add on more classes.
So,
I don't know. But anyway, so as you saw in our description, we're going to talk a little bit about like Jen, the person, and her fitness journey too. She's done great here teaching our yoga classes, but she also has her own personal story that brought her here for other reasons, for CrossFit, and she's going to tell us a little bit about that. So when did you? So you said you came here for yoga. When was that?
So that was 2016, and.
So three years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago. Yeah. So I came here just for yoga, and I looked down from that little window up there, and I'm like,
what's going on?
I'm
down
like,
there?
Wow, that's so scary. I really want to try that, And
so she was scared, but said she wanted to try.
Super intimidating, but with all of the stuff.
Yes.
And I've always worked out. I've always had a gym membership, and I've always tried all these kinds of things, but nothing ever really stuck. And so I did the basic training, and
which is our beginner's course for CrossFit,
which is the on-ramp.
Yeah, now called on-ramp.
And I thought that was a lot of fun. And then I was pretty consistent coming for a while, and then I was dealing with some injuries and just chronic things that had been going on for a long time, and actually was doing a lot of yoga, and then the injuries were hindering the yoga, and so I took a break because I was doing the yoga training.
Okay, yeah.
And
which is a lot of hours.
Which was a lot of time away.
Jen works full time, by the way.
Full time, 2 kids.
Yeah. She wakes up at 3:30 in the morning.
Yep, 3:30 Monday through Friday.
So you don't just sit at home and eat.
Well, I like to do that, but no, that's why I work out. No,
eat bonbons. Yeah, no, full time worker. Okay. Yeah.
So anyway, I ended up starting to take care of my body by looking into getting surgery done, or seeing the chiropractor, learning a lot more about what was going on. And so after I started doing that, then I graduated from the yoga training, and I did all of that stuff. And then I was like, I need to get back there, because not getting any younger. They gave me the green light. So I started working out at home for about, 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
And then I asked you, I started teaching here, and then I asked you, I want to come back.
Yeah.
Do I have to take on-ramp again? And you're like, probably.
Yes.
So I did it, and I never looked back. I mean, it's been...
And when was the second time you went through on-ramp?
So that was a year ago.
Okay.
About a year ago. Yeah. So, and I just feel so much stronger. It's actually complemented my yoga.
Okay.
It's a process, I think, as far as just being patient, and then realizing that the stronger you get, everything else falls into place.
Yes.
So, and I didn't, I'm impatient, and I didn't really believe it,
but you're consistent, and that's the key. You're committed, you're consistent, and that's why you're enjoying the benefits of being here.
Yeah,
both in yoga and
all of it.
Tell us what's in your personal life. What has changed since you've been here for a year, like physically or emotionally, you know?
All of it. I'm not really that competitive of a person, and the coaches, it's been really nice to do things that I didn't think I could do. And they're like, no, you can do that.
Like what? Give us an example.
I think what got me really inspired was the rope climb.
Okay,
I thought there's no way, and I had a lot of abdominal issues, so I had abdominal surgery. So there was a lot of things that I couldn't do anyway for years, or that I shouldn't have done. And so when I started getting stronger and realizing, wow, I can actually like do a V-up or any, even climbing the rope, that's a lot.
It's a lot of abdominals,
And I was like, wow, I made it to the top.
Like, which is 15 feet up, so on our rope climbs here.
And then I was like, and then he's like, and I think it was Mark, and he was like, no, you can do it again. And I was like,
shout out to Coach Mark.
And I was like, okay, so 4 times, and I was like, wow. So I think that really started it, and then it was toes to bar, and I'm still working on my pull-ups. But I mean, all of it. So it's super fun.
And what do you think about barbell movements? A lot of people are scared of barbell movements, especially women. Big weights.
Oh no, that's my favorite. And then it just shows you that mobility is so important. And then it really makes me want to learn more about it, and then bring it to the yoga. So I'm a firm believer. This is awesome. And I love the new strength stuff that we've been working on, and then writing it down, and then just seeing the improvement. It's really exciting. So I am feeling a little bit, and it's not like I'm competitive, it just makes you competitive with yourself. I mean, you are competitive a little bit, like, you know, trying to get a lot of check-ins and winning that, and you know, that was fun.
That's very fun.
So
you guys, you know, kind of have a picture that, you know, Jen's here, she's doing the workouts and having that experience, so that then she can bring us an amazing yoga class at the end of the week to recover from. So it's almost like you're getting even a better service during that yoga class, because it's someone who really knows what you guys are going through.
I feel it.
I think that helps us. You know, she is grunting and groaning because of the same movements that we did
just
during the week.
Doing the workout, and then all sweaty to present you your yoga class.
So you mentioned how you were here 3 years ago, took a break, took care of some personal things, and then came back. And yes, I made you go through the beginner's course again. And so I just want to talk about that a little bit more, because I know there are some people who've been here at the gym. They went through our beginner's course. Maybe they were here 3, 4, 5, 7 years ago, whatever. And they're concerned about how they could start again. And I think that's a great example, is when you've been gone for a while, I do recommend you go through our beginner's course again, because you might know how to do the movements that we do in classes mentally, but physically your body's like out of shape and not conditioned for the CrossFit movements anymore. And so we do want to take you through that process and let you build up to that. So many people, I think, they are scared or intimidated because of the movements that they see people doing CrossFit, you know, or they see videos or people post their workouts, and they are pretty awesome and dynamic and cool and strong and lots of weights, but those people didn't start there. They started at a place where they learned how to do the movements and, you know, graduated up to doing it. I think an example would be your rope climbs. How long from when you started back to when you did a rope climb was it?
I was probably 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months. So she didn't like just come back on day one, and we weren't like, okay, Jen, you have to climb this rope, or you failed the workout.
No.
You know, and you mentioned you're still trying to get pull-ups, you know, and so we always have these new goals, but that's not where you start. And I just want to reiterate that to those of you who are watching, because I've heard it all the time. Oh, I have to get in shape to start CrossFit. Is that true?
Well, okay.
Like from your perspective, you know?
Well, no, the on-ramp is a great schedule, and I was actually thinking, no, I've been working out, and I can do this. You know, I don't have to take on-ramp again. But I mean, and I was in pretty good shape, and so it was pretty, not easy, but I mean, it was doable, and I felt really comfortable. But the thing is, you still you still don't learn everything in
No,
on-ramp.
no,
and
you
you
don't.
don't do everything all the time.
Yes.
So I'm still, like, I'm always asking
yeah.
you, like, hey, what do I look like? Hey,
Yes.
teach me this again.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's definitely something to go through. And
Absolutely.
then if you feel like it's not enough, then go
Yeah.
do a workout.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But no,
Most people feel like it's enough.
Yeah.
At least when they're starting out, even when they're just
Right.
coming back, you know, I have a lot of people who do work out at other gyms or they do a home workout, and it's different when they come in here
different.
because we're guiding you through the process. I mean, it's like personal training in a group setting. You know, we're there, we're making you do the workout. It's not like we just let you go and do whatever. We're actually putting you through a lesson plan that's been proven over years to help people get from A to B and get ready for these CrossFit classes and to be able to do the cool stuff. You know, you don't get to do the cool stuff on day one. Like, sorry. I mean, I wish that was the case, but
No, and
you got to work for it.
Well,
you know?
but it's just because it comes to you because all of a sudden you're stronger, and you
yeah.
didn't really know it, but you are, and now you can do that
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
That's what's
Or you
so
have
cool.
more mobility, or you have
Yeah.
more coordination, you know. from
Right,
being
exactly. It's
stronger.
not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
not just stronger as a broad term, but
yeah.
stronger in every way, and even your mind is.
Oh.
It's like telling you, "Wow, no, I can do that," you know, and so
And that's part of, we're working on people's minds in that first month. Like, no, try this new thing.
Yeah.
And we're going to be here with you to help you make sure that you don't hurt yourself or do something weird. And we're going to make you succeed at it. You
Yeah,
know?
it's
And yeah,
exciting.
it's like, wow, you know, almost like mind blowing. Like, wow, I can climb the rope. I remember climbing the rope my first time when I first started CrossFit. And I was like,
I was,
was-
like a kid in a candy.
Right?
Even when
It's
I woke
cool
up the
stuff.
next day, I was like Christmas. It was
Yep.
just like, wow.
yes.
That's so cool.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. We have ropes here. You guys can climb. We have all the barbell work that you need for strength training.
Yeah.
We do all the cool things here. We hit stuff. Our boot camp
Boot camp.
classes.
I love
we
boot
hit
camp.
bags. We hit bags that stand up. We hit bags that lay on the floor. Yes, everyone always asks, do you flip tires?
And see, I've only done that like twice.
We do flip tires because, you know, of course you do in CrossFit. We don't do it all the time. We drag tires, we use sledgehammers and all that stuff. And so
Oh, that was a great workout.
fun. Yes, I
Yeah.
love sledgehammer.
And
Get
all
out a
this
lot of
stuff-
aggression.
Yeah. All of this stuff is just preps you for every day too.
Yeah.
Like I'm at work
Well,
and
how?
I'm
Yeah.
lifting something and I'm
Yes.
like, oh wait, flat back.
Yes.
And the knees. Like, you know, it's just
Does it help you
awesome.
get out some aggressions that you might get from work?
Oh yeah. No, it's great. I was thinking that one workout when it was all the real stuff with the sledgehammers.
yes.
I was like, people probably laugh at like
I love doing that.
like, oh, I can do that in my yard, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, now you know how to lift
Yep.
a rock.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Lift a rock, you
That's
know,
pretty
chop
fun.
some wood, something like that, and just do cool things. You know, I love the fact that I can, you know, lift up a heavy sledgehammer and
Or those big
drive it.
giant
Oh yeah, we did
What are those?
stones. We
Stones.
shouldered stones.
bruises. Like people are always like, why? You look at both my shins, like the box jump, the
Yeah.
rope climb.
Yeah.
You have scratches
Yeah,
from
those are
them.
awesome.
Like,
Battle scars.
that's it.
You know.
I'm like, that's what we do. It's fun. Wait, maybe I wasn't supposed to say that.
No, that's fine. This is real life. This is true fitness for real people. I wanted you guys to meet Jen and get a picture of who she is and what she does here at the gym, not only for us as a trainer, as a coach for our yoga classes, but also on her own. I think you motivate people by being here. You're one of our top people in the committed club.
Yeah.
You know, you're always here,
fun.
always trying new things, and I think that people see that, and you know, they're encouraged by you and your journey. And I love that you shared it with us a little bit. That you're a real person. You got 2 kids. You wake up before the crack of dawn to go do your full-time job, but yet she comes in here more than 15 times a month. What'd you do last month? How many times?
But 29 was amazing.
29 times a month she's in here, and she teaches yoga class.
Here
And she teaches yoga class at other gyms
places.
too.
Yeah, I do.
So what's your excuse? That's what I want to know.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Guys, if you have questions for me or for Jen, let us know, comment on the video, or go onto our website and contact us through the email. And yeah, we would love to talk to you
Yeah.
and have fun with you and rope climb with you. So
Yeah, let's do more. When are we doing those again?
I know, I have to look at the schedule. All right,
Okay,
guys, thank
great.
you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.